in the game.
Head out about 10 miles or so from the Capitol Mall, and you will arrive here at Northwest Stadium, just outside of Washington, D.C. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Washington Commanders.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready! Rocco 80!
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Richardson going right to the air. Out to the flat here for Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Richardson. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Well, they were advancing the ball. They had a couple first downs under their belt, but a big mistake there on the opening drive leads to 6 points the other direction.
And what a good read that was on his part, Brandon, because it prevents a possible scoring drive with how they were moving things along. And it gives the defense the early advantage. Was going to be a definitely entertaining battle between these units.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. You talk about this Washington defense. This unit, very tough to throw against. Currently 2nd best in the NFL.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
19 Lions.
Richardson looking to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
60 Eagles. 60 Cowboy 80. Go.
Play action. Now Richardson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Ready.
Now it's Richardson. A short one there to Freiermuth. Now this defense for the Commanders, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you feel like you can. And when you look at this team, you definitely think that it is, because anytime you can tell your offense, just get us a couple of touchdowns, we got this thing locked down, that's when you know you're playing well.
Running from the gun, Johnson. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Richardson looking to throw this. And he's got his man on the out route. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 21. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
On the set. Here we go. Here we go. Ready, right?
The 1st down carry here for Johnson. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
Ready.
There, Richardson back to throw it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Curve 19, curve 19. Ready?
Here's Richardson to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Steelers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence. And that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
So another third down conversion, and now they've got a first and goal.
Hey! Mikey.
Now Richardson. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Pat Freiermuth. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means they'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at the 40.
Let's go now.
To throw is Daniels. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
At the 49-yard line.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does? It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
And he hits him in stride. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
After one, a one-point game, 7-6. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they go to work on a first and goal.
Here we go, set, ready.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
Come on. Set. Ready, ready.
To the air goes Daniels. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
A crucial penalty there as the hold backs them up for another second and goal.
Here we go.
Throwing now is Daniels. On the out route, he finds Johnston. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. Quentin Johnston, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Commanders add 6 to their lead. For quarterbacks, there are a number of ways to measure a good statistical season. This is one of them. That last touchdown pass, his 30th on the year. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6.
The score, Commanders 14, Steelers 6. Chase McLaughlin set to kick
Following
off.
the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Ready, ready. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready. 60 by 60. Ready.
They give up the middle to Johnson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Washington on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 19.
Rattler, 18 Rattler. Mustang 19.
Operating from the gun, Richardson. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Deron Payne in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. Jalen Lane deep for Washington. Fielded at the 20. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
Let's go now. 19. Ready.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the two tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Now Daniel's going to keep it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Ball on the 27. Here's a second down and 4. Now Daniels. Pass caught. It's Lane with it. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
A 5-yard gain on the
second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Washington Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
65.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now they'll have it first and goal following that gain of 17.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Two minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Ready? Ready?
On the bootleg, it's Daniels. Now a run here off the... Oh, he tried to fit it in back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Powering his way forward. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Well, they matched their opponent's pick 6 from earlier. Those are some crucial points that may prove pretty consequential as to how this one plays out.
And Brandon, I think now we're not just watching how they move around the field, but we're checking their psychology out a little bit, aren't we? Because that defense, they're about to go right back out with all the momentum on their side. As for the opposing offense, you wonder if there's going to be some hesitation to lean entirely on the passing game to try and mount a counterattack.
Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Warrior 70. Ready?
Richardson will throw for it. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Okay,
Out there
ready?
set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Ready, ready.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Get up. 18, Rattler. Cougar 19. Ready.
Daniels looking to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lane. And he's got this down to the 35. 16 more on that one and another first down.
That's another Washington first down. 1st
Come
and
on,
10
come on.
at the 35-yard line.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Ready, ready.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And that'll be incomplete.
Intended for number 89.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Second and 10.
70 Timberwolves. 19 Tiger.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll get down to about the 26-yard line. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football.
Here we go. Shot. Get up.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
Let's go.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Daniels. He finds his man, complete. It's McDonald. Now we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Got it. Ready?
2nd and 6.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Touchdown! Jalen Lane, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Commanders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
Commanders 21, Steelers 14.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line. The
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with him trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe over the middle, and there's a diving catch. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
19 tight, go!
Richardson working from the gun. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Commanders will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Second and 1 now from the 21.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Mustang 19. Ready.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They tried to throw on second down. Unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Give him 4 yards there, and that should be the final play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Second half about to start. The Commanders have the lead. They'll get it first as we are back underway. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. 2nd and 7.
Get it. Go.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up
the completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
79 Broncos, 60 Eagles.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Daniels going to throw for it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that'll make it 2nd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
82 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. On 1st down, it's Newman. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 2.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Shot. 60 bucks.
Off the play fake. Daniels. He gets it to Johnston. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
A good pick up there of 20 yards. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen, ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Rig alert. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They begin the drive with Johnson. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
A 3-yard pickup.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
At the 38-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away.
It's a gain.
And now it's 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Richardson. That is caught. And he will have a Steelers 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
That's good for us Steelers.
From the gun, a run for Johnson. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
At the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Richardson off the play fake. toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Intended for number 12. Incomplete. Brings up third down and 4.
Ready,
This
set.
offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Go! Panther 11.
Richardson looking to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Let's go now. Ready,
Richardson on fourth down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
Deputy! Viking 18. Hey, smash. Rig. Check smash. Check smash. Ready.
Johnson running right. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Now, faster, faster.
At the Commanders' 37-yard line.
And Richardson back to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
Brings up third and
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They go back to the ground with Johnson. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. 2 yards to go, second down. Here's Richardson to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Ready.
Johnson is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
And goal at the 2-yard line.
We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal.
19, Warriors 70. Ready.
Now it's Richardson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. The Commanders' defense looking for a stop here. It's third and goal.
70 Lions. 18 Cardinals.
They'll run it with Johnson. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Steelers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
It's complete, and he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready?
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First downs a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now they've got to get things to the finish line, and that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
This 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 92 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat a clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go. Start. Cougar 19.
To throw is Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. And that is incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Liking 18. Liking 18.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Let's go now.
Well, they go play action. Daniels. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And the Steelers are right back in this football game. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here, because they were sharp in moving it down the field, but sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given, and it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. Well, this series could very well determine our outcome. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Richardson looking to throw this. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Johnson off tackle right. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain. 40 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. He'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Up the middle, Johnson. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
They come up now on 2nd and 2.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now Richardson. Now a screen set up for Johnson. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
70, Cup 19, Cup 19.
Now a handoff, Johnson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
Richardson to throw it. Screenplay, Johnson. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts.
It's 4th down.
As the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
18, run.
4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. That's caught by Johnson. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Bison.
Richardson. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them the completion.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
Here's Richardson. A short one there to Freiermuth. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Now Richardson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
That's another Steelers.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
1st and goal, Pittsburgh.
This one came right down to the wire, and CD, they had that one final chance to try to navigate their way into the end zone, but couldn't get it done to avoid the loss.
Yeah, and how about the defense there? Because while they had one final look at the end zone, the defense made sure they knew what they were doing on the last play, executed it flawlessly, and no flags. Because remember, if there's a defensive penalty, there's one play left in the game that the offense gets. They didn't allow that to happen.
So for the Commanders, the perfect season remains intact as they move to 11-0 on the year. And they'll get to stay home again